AI isn't the future, it's already here. So the question is, will you buy quickly or build for scale, or a bit of both? My name is Filip Romeling, and I'm an AI advisor and management consultant here at Redeploy. And today we'll talk about buying versus building generative AI. So generative AI refers to AI models, and specifically we will talk about large language models that have been trained on vast amount of textual data. Many of the biggest generative AI models and language models today are trained on basically the entire internet. And they have been trained with the purpose to generate textual output. So once been trained on the entire internet, this training process of the AI creates a large model. Think of it as a brain that's understand how to read and contextualize and understand text. This pre-trained brain can then be used and put into different kind of business scenarios. For example, whether it's automating customer service or generating marketing content or generating code for software development. You can use different kind of settings and contextual data to fit your needs. So the question is, should you build your solutions from scratch? Should you buy an off-the-shelf solution? Or should you find some middle ground? Each approach to implementing generative AI comes with different kind of trade-offs, values and cons and pros. So let's explore 3 different approaches. Buy, build, assemble, and build from scratch. Buying an AI solution is like moving into a pre-built neighborhood. You have everything in place. You have the infrastructure. You have a house in place with a set flooring. You can make some finer adjustment like how you put your furniture in, what color you put on the walls, or even perhaps the cabinets in your kitchen. But you're bound to that infrastructure. The benefit of this is that you can move in directly and you can get an immediate short-time value. And the similar is of buying off-the-shelf generative AI solutions, for example, like Copilot. You can use these solutions right away, but the trade-off is flexibility and customization. All organization has access to Copilot. It won't give you a competitive advantage. The next approach is then build, assemble. It's a kind of a middle approach. It's like moving into a pre-zone environment. You have all your infrastructure in place, you have roads, you have your facilities, electric, water, and so on. Now you can build your own house on top of that infrastructure. This gives you more flexibility. You can decide your floor plan, how many floors you have, and what functionality you want in your house. So this requires some initial setup time, it requires more expertise, but you can leverage the existing infrastructure, which reduces the time to deployment. And this is similar to using methods like AI Copilot Studio within Azure. This gives you the benefit of short-term accessibility and shorter time to market, and also some customization. But it doesn't give you full customization. And that's the next approach. Building your generative AI solution from scratch. This approach offers most flexibility and long-term customization and ability to impact how you set up the infrastructure and optimize your AI workflow. But it's like moving into a undeveloped piece of land. You need to consider everything. You need to understand and consider the infrastructure. How do you set up pipes for water and disposal? How do you set up your electricity? How do you set up your roads? And then what kind of houses do you need to build there? So it requires a lot of expertise knowledge, and often comes with a higher upfront cost. But this gives you the ability to set yourself up for most long-term flexibility. So a question you need to ask yourself, what is most important for you? So each approach offers different kind of opportunities and advantages depending on your business goal. Buying for the quick and easy wins, but with limited flexibility. Build, assemble. This is a hybrid approach, offering both short time to deployment and also flexibility. And then you have most flexibility and scalability with building a ground-up generative AI solution. Whether you choose to buy, build, assemble, or build your AI solution from scratch depends on your AI business strategy. So consider short-term versus long-term goals. Do you need quick solutions now, or are you investing for the future? And budget. Are you looking for a lower entry cost, or are you ready to invest heavily for long-term gains? And customization versus speed. How much flexibility do you need, and how quickly do you need the results? If you have any questions, or if you want to discuss AI strategy, visit our webpage or feel free to contact me directly. Thank you for watching.